Okay, these are trig identities 42, 44, 46, and 50. I'm assuming that you got through to 40 in class with my help. So we'll start on 42. We have 1 for 42. I'm going to write this as 1. Since this is negative cosine of theta, I'm going to write this as, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in brackets, as 1 minus cosine squared over 1 minus cosine. Now, again, this equals 1 minus cosine times 1 plus cosine. Again, this is your a squared, let me put it in red, a squared minus b squared, all over 1 minus cosine. These two cancel, and remember this is all in brackets, so you get 1 minus 1 plus cosine, which gives you 1 minus cosine. You're distributing the negative, and that leaves you with negative cosine. You can put the theta if you want. 44, you can work on this side or this side. I think this side's a little more complicated, so I'm going to write this as 1 over sine minus 1 over 1 over sine plus 1. Get your common denominator is sine, so that's going to be 1 minus sine all over, and we're going to do sine again. For common denominator, we can get 1 plus sine. These two cancel, so you get 1 minus sine over 1 plus cosine, plus sine, I'm sorry. And you're supposed to write it as 1 minus sine equals 1 minus sine for 1 plus sine. So that would be your final answer. 46, if you notice, it's got this flip-flop thing going on. The cotangent's now on top. This 2 got switched, and also the signs got switched. So when you see that, you're going to multiply by the conjugate. And then we have to multiply the denominator by this as well. The conjugate as well on this. Again, the reason we're doing this is because this is the form of a plus b, a minus b times a plus b equals a squared minus b squared. So over here you're going to get cosecant squared minus 1 over cotan times cosecant plus 1. Now, this whole thing equals cotan squared, so cotan squared over cotan times cosecant plus 1 equals, here this cotan goes into that one time, so you're left with cotan over cosecant plus 1. So we have that these two here equal. .48, I can either switch this side or this side. It looks a lot like the other one we did. I think it was 42. In this case, I normally would say do this side because it looks more complicated. But what I'm going to do is show you a different way that you could do this, because some of you all might have done this way. I'm going to go ahead and on 48 write this as let me see, I'm going to multiply both of these by 1 over cosine. So I'm going to say cosine plus 1 times 1 over cosine. And basically, what I'm really doing is looking at it where I need a 1 here. I know secant is 1 over cosine. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take this piece here and divide everything by cosine. So I'm going to rewrite this cosine plus 1. I'm going to divide this by cosine, divide this by cosine, and then I'm going to do the same for the denominator. I'm going to write this as cosine over cosine minus 1 over cosine. So as long as I divided each piece by cosine, then I can have get this very easily. Cosine divided by cosine, here we are here, equals 1 plus 1 over cosine is secant. Again, this equals 1 minus secant. And then we have that these two match.